Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Kim's here. In today's video, we're going to talk about how Airbnb just boosted their IPO price range to $56 to $60 a share compared to the price range of $44 to $50 just a week ago. And in this video, we'll take a quick look at some of the important numbers in their S1 filing. And at the end of the video, I want to share you guys my thoughts and my opinion about this new IPO, whether or not I'm going to invest in this stock. For those of you who are new to my channel, I talk a lot about EV stocks, high growth stocks, and other investing strategies. So if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and click that subscribe button and make sure that you turn on that notification bell. That way you get notified right away when I post a new video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this video. First, let's talk about how Airbnb just raised their IPO price range between $56 to $60 a share now. New price range for home rental companies' public debut equates to $39 billion to $42 billion fully diluted. For those of you who do not know, Airbnb was previously valued at $18 billion earlier this year after raising $2 billion in debt to manage through the early months of this pandemic. And through this initial public offering, Airbnb is planning to raise another $2.5 billion by offering 51.9 million shares to the general public. And the $2.5 billion that they're raising is on top of the $3.98 billion that they already received from investors like Sequoia Capital, Founders Fund, Silver Lake, Sixth Street, DST Global, Greystar Real Estate, as well as Accel. And I believe the reason why Airbnb is raising their IPO price range is due to the fact that there are plenty of positive vaccine news. Therefore, traveling in the next 6 to 12 months might improve. Therefore, their booking will go up. And speaking of their bookings, let's take a look at some interesting facts and information that I found in their S1 filing. Again, this data is straight from the S1 filing and is available for general public. If you guys want to look into it, I'll link it in the description below. Anyways, let's take a look at over the last 12 months and take a look at their monthly booking trends by the travel corridor. This is the ratio between the domestic and international booking month by month. And if you take a look at the year-over-year change in domestic gross booking value, that's the black line, you can see that it started to trend down starting in March, and at the lowest point, I believe it was in April. As you can see, it dropped 64%, and starting from May to June, it trended up a little bit. Currently, it has been fairly stable. I guess that's due to the pending vaccine news. And by the way, if you take a look at the international booking represented by the darker red color, as you can see, starting in January, February, March, that's when it started to trend down. And as you can see, from March to September, this is all the data that is provided for us. You can see that compared to domestic is way down. It makes sense because travel is now limited and most people, they're not encouraged to travel anyways. So international flight and international booking, of course, is down as well. Now let's take a look at the recent 5 years of their annual gross booking value. Starting in September 15, their booking value was at 8.1, and now in 2019, which is last year, it is up $38 billion. And now let's take a look at their EBITDA. Over the last 5 years, prior to the pandemic, actually, they were positive over the last 2-3 years. 2017 and 2018, they were up 60 million. And 2018, they were up 170.6 million. But in 2019, that's when they took a hit, down $253.3 million. And I expect the EBITDA for 2020 to still be negative, but as far as 2021 and 2022, we should be seeing positive EBITDA. And if you take a look at Airbnb's balance sheet, as of September 30th, 2020, Airbnb had $4.5 billion in cash and $6.9 billion in total liabilities. And given how Airbnb is so similar to Uber, because with Uber, anybody with a car, as long as they're pretty good looking and up to date, they can use their car to do Uber and make extra income. Same with Airbnb. the host, whoever owns the house or the apartment, can, host their place and make additional income with their listing. Let's take a look at Uber's stock and how they doing right now since they went public. So currently, Uber is at 54.86, and if you take a look since they went public May 10th to December 4th, it is up 32%. If the pandemic didn't happen, I believe Uber would have surpassed $100 billion in market cap probably 6 months ago. But with Airbnb, I feel like they have pent up growth coming up because people want to travel, people want to get out there now that they've been stuck the past 9 months to 1 year. I see that their revenue will go through the roof in the next couple quarters. If things goes well, their revenue could be positive again, and that's good things for us investor. Okay, so enough of the data and the financials. I find it kind of boring, but at the same time, it is important to know, and I encourage you guys to look through their S1 filing. But now let's talk about my thoughts and my opinions. First of all, I do want to make a quick disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only, not as a financial advice. Personally, I'm planning to invest in Airbnb when they go public on Thursday, December 10th, and I believe they usually begin trading in the afternoon, but correct me if I'm wrong. Anyways, and since I'm planning to hold Airbnb long term, I know this pandemic will be over eventually, hopefully within the next 6 months or by the end of 2021. By then, traveling and their bookings will most likely go up. Therefore, their revenue will go up as well. And I can see Airbnb will receive more bookings than hotels and other places. Because right now, personally, I would not feel comfortable staying at a hotel because there are plenty of people there. There are more chances of you running into people as you go in and out. Even though, there are some positive vaccine news right now, I would not feel comfortable staying at a hotel. I would be feeling more comfortable at home, like someone else's home when I'm traveling afar, most likely domestic right now. Maybe in a year or two from now, once everybody is vaccinated, then I would feel more comfortable traveling internationally and start maybe booking Airbnb. Because I actually been Airbnb customer since 2012. That's when I first used it. It was so simple to use. It's actually at the time it was cheaper than the hotel. So I thought, hey, why not? And we get the whole house to ourselves, me and my girlfriend at the time. Now we're married, of course. We stayed at Airbnb for our first trip. I believe it was in LA. Anyways, back to why I like Airbnb. I like their model. Like Uber, the host, can actually make income from, hosting their room or their apartment or the whole house, I guess. So it's not only good for consumer, they can get better rates, and it is safer than hotel. The host can actually make extra income. And according to their S1 filing, in more than 220 countries and regions around the world, our host has welcomed more than 825 million guest arrivals and have accumulatively earned over $110 billion. Airbnb has become synonymous with one-of-a-kind travel on a global scale. But anyways, I'm planning to invest in Airbnb IPO because I know from a year or two from now, the IPO price will probably gonna be double or maybe even triple. Again, this is just my opinion. So all in all, Airbnb is definitely a buy for me, and I'm planning to start a position when they go public. I'm okay if their price were to go down in case there are bad vaccine news. Therefore, traveling might get delayed over the next 6 months or so. I'm planning to double down in case if Airbnb price were to go down, and I'm holding it long term for the next 5 to 10 years. So I'm okay if their price dip a little bit in the next couple months. So that is it for this video. I just want to give you guys my thoughts and my opinion. I feel like Airbnb has pent up growth and it is about to explode in the next 6 to 12 months if we have positive vaccine news and if people are vaccinated and things goes well. I could see this stock going up, doubling in the next 12 months. Anyways, I want to hear your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section below. Let me know if you're planning to invest in Airbnb, or if not, why not? I'd like to hear your thoughts. By the way, if you find this video helpful, please remember to drop a like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's have a great week next week, and I will see you in my next video.